Your brain is not broken, it is just miscalibrated. And the good news is that you can reset it in under 5 minutes using techniques that work directly on your nervous system, not your willpower. Here are 6 methods, ranked from fastest to most powerful. Tip 1. Change your physical position. This sounds too simple to be real, but it works immediately. Your brain reads posture as information. Slouched, rounded, compressed, your nervous system interprets this as a signal of low energy and low alertness. Sit up, open your chest, plant both feet flat on the floor. Research on posture and cognition consistently shows that upright, expansive body positions increase alertness, confidence, and cognitive performance within seconds. You are not just sitting differently, you are sending a direct biological signal to your brain that something worth paying attention to is happening. Do this before anything else on this list. Tip 2. Use the physiological sigh. When focus collapses, your breathing becomes shallow and irregular, and carbon dioxide builds up in the bloodstream. The fastest way to reset your nervous system is a double inhale through the nose. 1 breath in, then a second sharp inhale on top of it to fully inflate the lungs, followed by a long, slow exhale through the mouth. 1 repetition. That's it. Neuroscientists at Stanford have identified this as the fastest known method to shift the nervous system from a stressed or scattered state toward calm alertness. It works in under 30 seconds. Use it the moment you notice your attention drifting, and you cannot bring it back. Tip 3. Remove every visual from your workspace that is unrelated to the current task. Not minimize. Remove. Close tabs, turn your phone face down in another room, clear physical clutter from your line of sight. Your visual cortex is continuously processing everything in your field of vision, even things you are not consciously looking at. Every unrelated object is pulling a small amount of cognitive resources away from the task. Clearing your visual field reduces this load immediately. People consistently underestimate how much their environment is taxing their attention before they even begin working. Spend 2 minutes doing this before you sit down, and the first 20 minutes of work will feel meaningfully easier. Tip 4. Drink cold water. Mild dehydration, levels most people don't consciously notice, measurably impairs attention, working memory, and processing speed. Cold water specifically triggers a mild alertness response through the vagus nerve. If you have been sitting for more than an hour without drinking anything, there is a reasonable chance your focus is degraded specifically because of this. Drink a full glass of cold water right now before the next tip. The effect is noticeable within minutes. Tip 5. Write the single next action on paper. Not the goal, not the project. The single, specific next physical action. Write the opening paragraph. Reply to the email from Tuesday. Read page 47 to page 60. When a task exists only as a vague concept in your head, your brain cannot fully commit to it. It keeps holding it open as an unresolved loop, burning working memory in the background. Writing a specific next action closes that loop and gives the brain a concrete target to direct attention toward. The act of writing it physically, not typing it, activates a slightly different and more durable encoding process. 30 seconds. 1 sentence. Specific enough that there is no ambiguity about what to do next. Tip 6. Use the 2-minute rule as a reset, not a productivity tool. If something is taking less than 2 minutes, do it immediately before starting your main task. Reply to the one message you keep thinking about. Put the dish in the sink. Send the quick confirmation. The reason your focus keeps breaking is often not the current task. It is the pile of small open loops running in the background, each one pulling a fraction of your attention. Clearing 2 or 3 of them in sequence, deliberately and quickly, empties the working memory buffer enough that sustained focus becomes possible again. This is not procrastination if you do it intentionally for exactly 2 minutes before starting real work. Here is the sequence that works best. Walk in, change your posture. Do 1 physiological sigh. Clear your visual field. Drink a glass of water. Write 1 specific next action on paper. Clear 2 minutes of small open loops, then start. Total time, under 5 minutes. None of it requires willpower. All of it works directly on the biological systems that determine whether focus is available to you in the first place. The reason most focus advice fails is that it asks you to try harder inside a system that isn't working. These tips don't ask you to try harder, they reset the system first.